Hi everyone, Gerard here, fxlivedaytrading.com. Doing a video and it's on Bitcoin today. I promised everybody that I would do a video, just going to go over it, technical analysis. If those of you out there have not watched the video I did, I think it was Monday or Friday, about the fact, it's Friday, we were going long Bitcoin, please go back and watch that before you watch this one. If not, let's take a look on the Bitcoin. Why don't I start with the higher time frame, okay? Why don't I go ahead, look at Bitcoin as we looked at it last week. And I'm going to start from scratch. Last week, I did draw the trend line, and that was on the weekly. So I'm going to do that again, just to show everybody out there what we saw and how easy it is to really just look at these cryptocurrencies and trade them. I mean, they're wonderful. Trading better than the Forex recently. We've been seeing some Forex moves that have been pretty low. And because these Forex moves, they haven't had the volatility that they once had, and it doesn't make for good day trading. Swing trading, yeah, but with some exceptions. We had a couple of really good days last week. So why don't we start off, as I was saying, weekly. This is the trend line break. And I did the video when we were just breaking this, and I said, I feel that we're going to come back up and come right around that 9,000. Well, we did come back up. We did come around that area. Now, as far as the overhead resistance, that's going to be right around the 96 to 98 to 10,000 and beyond. Now, as far as when we're going to get up here, I don't know, but I can say this. I think we may be due for a little pullback, maybe a little pullback to this trend line here, and then we may just then make our way up. I really don't know. I just have a feeling here that a lot of people are very, very bullish. I've been reading a lot of things. Many people, calling for Bitcoin to just go up, and I just get a little weary when every other news headline regarding the currency is very bullish. So I'm a little concerned here, I have to admit. And this is where we stand on the weekly chart. We have that nice break. So don't get me wrong, we're bullish still. But it just to me seems like we have a little bit of a pullback that might be brewing here. This is the daily chart. As you can see, the trend line looks even clearer on the daily chart. Very nice. We're above our moving averages. We're nice and open. So absolutely bullish here on the daily. And then here we are on the 4-hour chart, looking a little toppy here, so that's why I feel that we may just come down, but I need confirmation on that for me to really get in and take the bigger trade. I have a very small position on right now that I did announce. I talked about that in the Bitcoin trading room, and I gave out those key levels, what I'm looking for. We have started to move down pretty nice. Now keep in mind, we made a pretty aggressive move higher on this Bitcoin. So here is the trend line. I mean, these currency pairs, not currency pairs, these crypto pairs sometimes just make these beautiful, beautiful trend lines. And, we're going to have like another little move dip here, I feel. And then at that point, we'll see if we're going to make higher highs. Now, if we do come down, then I believe we're going to come down to this area, which is going to be that 8,100 area. So definitely keep an eye out for this Bitcoin doing a little retracement. However, there's no guarantee because we have a nice trend line here. We may just make our way up. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. The 1-hour chart, and you can just see looking a little toppy here as we came up to our overhead resistance and did not break that today. And then 30, of course, as we zoom in, we get that micro view and jump into the 5-minute. You can see the 5-minute absolutely looks as though it's given us a bear flag pattern. Now, if we jump over to the S&P, What has the S&P done today? Well, as many of you know, Bitcoin has been has a nice correlation, or has had a nice correlation, so they like to say, with the stock market. In other words, the stock market's moving up and Bitcoin is moving up. But I have to disagree. When that Iraq bombing came through, stock market dumped and Bitcoin went sky high. So it just seems like if Bitcoin wants to move up, it's going to move up, and that's the way it's been. Now the SPX is just not stopping. It's just moving forward, making new highs, made new highs once again today. I'm going to save that analysis for another lesson, another video. 1552 on gold. Now this is something that I do want to look to show you on gold, because gold is still looking a little bearish. All right, now you can see that there's nothing that's really nice about any of these trend lines. I mean, we can draw one right here. We came up here and all we've been doing is just going sideways. And if we jump up to the daily chart, we really don't have much here to go by, other than just some of these, spiky long candles, some move sideways, so on and so forth. And if we go back up to this weekly chart, what are we seeing here? Well, we're just seeing some of these levels, and we're seeing this area, that's the 1556 area. And that, if we zoom in over here, you can see has been the overhead resistance. So I'm telling you, mark some of these areas, keep them on your charts, and you will be amazed, if you day trade a lot of these areas, how easy it is to just get in, get out, make that profit. I mean, talking about excellent ways to just trade. And they're simple, very easy. Once again, you just take a trend line, look for the trend. You want 3 touches. Go about doing, I always look for 3 to become a valid trend line according to technical analysis. And then once you do that, follow it. Take a look, see what happens. See if those trend lines are holding, if they're breaking. Of course, if they break, then you want to be cautious if you're long, and it breaks to the downside. We also talked about the Swiss. Now, I had said a few days ago that the Swiss was getting stronger, and I believe that it was going to continue. It's been a valid safe haven as of late. The Japanese yen has not been a valid safe haven. I feel that the BOJ kind of stepped in during that Iraq bombing. I don't know. It was just, there was really not much of a move. However, some are also saying that it's just losing its carry trade appeal. I mean, look at the interest rates there. But then again, one can make the same case with the Swiss National Bank. Look at their interest rates. Okay, so you're talking about 2 safe havens, both with very low interest rates. I have to believe, therefore, that the Bank of Japan had its hands in on some of those nice moves that we saw last week, where the Japanese yen got significantly weaker when really there was fear in the market. So that was very interesting, and it wouldn't be the first time. I've seen a lot of interventions that they really don't make a big deal out of and don't announce. So getting to the pound dollar, and the focus really here was the Bitcoin, but I wanted to touch on this because a couple days ago I did a video, if you remember, on the pound dollar, that I thought that it was going to move up, and sure enough it did. This was a wonderful swing trade that we had in our trading room as a signal, and we've also been day trading. If you want to find out more information about how you can join Forex day trading's room, fxlivedaytrading.com, Forex, and really we've been doing a lot of Bitcoin lately as well, and also futures, so it's not just Forex. So check out fxlivedaytrading.com, and everybody have a good one. Take care.